Right, chums, well I've downloaded and installed Genshin Impact. Now I'm giving this a go and doing the Prelog, mainly because we're hoping to do this on our random game Mondays. So yeah, I think I need to get through the Prelog before I can actually join up and hook up with friends online. So yeah, trying to get that done. So I figured, why not do a first impressions of that first Prelog? So here we go. Now the actual main story is, your sister has been pixelated by some sort of random god, and you have to go and try and get your sister back. Lovely little bit of story. Right, now I didn't think I was actually going to be controlling it at this point. It still looked like it was full motion video, but no, the game is freaking stunning. Look how beautiful this looks. Now I guess this has had a little bit of an overhaul for PS5, but I am pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Love the shell-shaded look. It's got that Breath of the Wild type look and feel to it. It has indeedy doody. And this blob creature looks like it's right out of freaking Dragon Quest or whatever, Monster Quest or whatever the game is. Yeah, you know the one I mean. Yeah, the one with the blobs in it. Anyway, take that, you. Hack it slash, you're dead. Right, okay, well we've got a simple move there, which is just by hammering the circle button that he does all those lovely little combos. So yeah, I'm not finding a dodge button. Okay, cool. I can jump. I guess that's about as dodgy as I get at the moment. And I can dash, which is just by pressing R1 to run forwards a little. Okay, so this quick wheel, I'm not really used to this. This is a bit of a pain, a bit fiddly. There we go. Right, we're going to teleport now. So we've got instant. Well, it looks like you've got a fast travel system, and it just seems to be that you've got to hit up waypoints to unlock this. So I like that. Fast travel, that's a good thing. Because this looks like it's a massive freaking game. I mean, this has got rolling hills and all sorts. And I can climb the terrain as long as my stamina lets me. So yeah, this looks pretty darn freaking sweet. I can imagine that there's going to be quite a lot of exploration to be done in here. So it may be quite a relaxing affair. And I think I could be able to stream this as well. So not a bad game so far. It's ticking all the freaking boxes. The Captain Steve like list. Yes, I likey. The only thing that I don't like so far is the combat doesn't seem to advanced. It just seems that you can hammer the stuff out of stuff. There's no sort of dodge sort of button or counter or any sort of blocking or melee type extra things at the moment. It's just hit a button. It almost feels like a mobile game. In fact, I think Genshin Impact started off as a mobile game and has moved on to consoles. It did ask me at the start if I wanted to put into my email address so I could actually play across saves. Anyway, let you listen to a cutscene. Have a listen to the dialogues.
That's a statue of the Seven. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the Seven gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Well, it's got that cutesy sort of anime sort of voice sort of note to it, hasn't it? But I do like the musical scores, I do like the cutscenes, and it has that sense of awe. I want to explore, but I also want to carry on and try and get this Prelog out the way so I'm ready for Monday. So let's just press ahead. Otherwise, I'd be going off on all over directions, which I'd imagine you can. I mean, this is just one part of a quest, isn't it? But yeah, I could go and explore. I suppose I'd go with her to this pylon, this wind tower or whatever. So yeah, she did say that we'll be following her and understanding why. Now, I didn't really listen to her the first time around, and I actually went off on my own and swam over there and climbed up it. Nothing happened. You have to follow her. And she says, and you'd understand why? Not really, no, because I managed to swim across there on my own and I scaled the frickin' thing. I did everything that I just did now, apart from I went straight to it and I got there twice as fast as this. You can swim fast as well by pressing R1. Look at me go. Frickin' swimmer extraordinaire. Brilliant. Huh?
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world?
I'm going to say yes, rather gingerly, because I have no idea what the fudge you're on about.
Got the power of animal. As much as they may want it, People in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. It's a bit rude to say that about the power the gods just gave you. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Well, I think Paimon's quite a lovely little character. I'm warming to Paimon. I love the way she does refer to her in the third person. She's got quite a lovely little personality. So now I've got some more combat moves. So here we go. Maybe we might get some sort of parry or deflect or dodge. Nope, I've just got these insane freaking wind powers where I can blast stuff to freaking fudge using wind. Power of the wind. Take that, you! Ah, flaming freaking tornado! Did that set fire to stuff? Oh, I think they were fire blobs, weren't they? So I think maybe it mixed the elements. Very cool. It actually singed the grass. I like that. That's pretty cool. There's fish here as well. You can see fish swimming around in the water. I'm wondering whether we might be able to get a fishing rod later. I mean, that is how we found Paimon, apparently. In the intro, it showed like him catching her with a fishing rod. So hopefully there's fishing in this game. That'd be quite sweet. And there's lots of collectibles. I'm coming across all sorts of plants and berries and all sorts of other weirdness. So yeah, a lot of these resources I think you're using for like enhancing. Giant dragon? Now we're frickin' talking. Look at the size of that thing. It's like a frickin' Airbus. Right, okay, awesome. We're going to hopefully kill that. Hello there, little blob dude. Actually, I very much doubt we will come across this dragon in a battle. Not this early on, surely. Anyway, take this, blob dude. Yeah, I've only got like a couple of moves. And I'm like level 3 or something. Right, die, frickin' blob. Heck yes, golden coins for me. Heck yes. The sword sort of just bounces about on your back. It's not strapped in or anything, is it? You haven't got like a harness around it. But it kind of works. There's a few little corners cut. But you know what? This game is freaking beautiful. I don't overly care about the corners being a little bit rough. Yeah, the sword is floating above my back there. But that, yeah, oddness. Oh, we've got another cutscene. You know what? I can't really be asked to just keep... I can only do so many cutscenes on Share Factory, so I need to actually stay on screen. So you know what? I would just sort of stay silent in the corner for a bit. Dragon! There's a big dragon! And that guy seems to be chatting it up.
It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Who is that little green dude? I want a pet dragon now. Hope you get pet dragons. That'd be cool. That's a pretty cool dragon. I do like it. With the 6 wings. It's freaking awesome. Okay, right, so we're going to go touch that red thing, are we? It doesn't look safe.
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
Paimon nearly got blown away.
Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair.
What? I do like these choices that you get. Yeah.
Just
Yeah, there we go.
was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten.
I kind of wish she would get eaten. But at the same time, I do like her. Pretty cool.
To the dragon.
It is talking to a dragon normal. I'll go with that.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Oh, what's that?
Brilliant. Cool.
There's some
Right.
kinda
Well, let's go get this
shiny
red
red
star.
thing on the
Looks like it
back.
belongs to sort of like Cairo Ren or something, though,
Let's go
doesn't it?
take a closer look.
Okay, brilliant. Nice one. Let's go grab that and
Paimon
stick it in our
doesn't have a
pocket,
good
I
feeling
guess,
about
because that's what
this.
you do with shiny red freaking things that look like they might be radioactive. Yep, Crimson Crystal. Nice.
Paimon's never
The
seen a stone
crimson.
like this
We've got sort of
before,
No Man's Sky
so
type
Paimon can't
vibes
tell
now,
what
hasn't it?
is. All
We can't
Paimon
tell what
knows
it is, but
that
we're going
it's
to take it
dangerous.
anyway.
Let's
Yeah,
put
sounds
it
like
away
something
for
that
now.
that's safe,
Okay,
isn't it?
we've
Yeah,
got
we'll do
it.
that.
Let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
Perfect. We'll check that one off our checklist. Chicka-pow. And off we go. Right, so we're heading towards this yellow waypoint marker. Oh, there's a mushroom. I'd have that mushroom after I slapped the tree for some wood. Heck yes, I got myself some cedar wood. So it looks like there's a lot to be had when it comes to resource gathering, yet I don't know why we'd be gathering resources at this particular point in time. And we've got another cutscene. Okay, there's a lovely lady that has come to see us. Well, hello there, lovely lady. You know what, I will shut up and let you listen, because this could be more dialogue from
May the
other
animal god
characters.
protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius.
You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
Well, we're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say. Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot!
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake!
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
Right, well it appears that I have the ability to swap characters on the fly. Awesome, so let's see if we can now become Amber. Yes we can, with a little nudge on the D-pad. Nice. That's very quick, the transition, like it. Right, we'll take this blob creature, have a fire arrow in the face. So I guess the guy is a wind dude, which is cool. And this young lady seems to be imbued with the power of fire, so it's very sort of elemental based. Yeah, it's kind of Naturo, isn't it? Rehashed, I guess, and then put into Breath of the Wild. It's got very sorts of odd flavours to this game, it really has. Okay, so there we go. Enter the character selection wheel. Well, I just did that. Surely I should be able to clear that off my mission selection right now. So here we go, I've gone in there. Select the character to check. Okay, well, I've selected her. Okay, okay, fine. And we're going to be just pressing on random things. Alright, okay, and oh, do I have to select the lad? I think I have to actually select the lad. There you go, I've selected the lad now. Brilliant, awesome. I guess that's part of the mission done, isn't it? Sweet, okay, we can level up. I haven't got nothing to level up right now. Okay, no, it's still on the bloody screen. Why is it still on the screen? Okay, it'd be nice if it told you right there why you're doing this. Okay, switch weapons. Oh, switch weapons. Fine, it tells you on that. It'd be nice if it actually said it all in one at the top, wouldn't it? So you know what you've got to do once you go in the menu, because that quick wheel is quick. It comes up quick. Alright, okay, cool. Oh yes, there we go. View all weapons available. It is over on the side. Just me being a numpty. Alright, fine, yeah, weapons. I've selected weapons. Okay. Oh no, you have to actually go into weapons. Alright, fine. Alright, I'm still getting used to these menu controls, and to be honest, I like the look of the UI. Do I like the navigation on a joypad? Not so much. And again, I'm wondering whether this is more aimed at, you know, tapping with your freaking finger on a mobile phone. But it's working. It's just taken a little bit of getting used to. But I do like this world. It's very nice. Hold on. I'm supposed to be going to the castle, right? Yet it seems to be that I've got a quest marker behind me. So am I going the wrong way? I mean, I thought I should be going across there. But clearly on the mini-map, no. I've got to head back over there, to that little pylon on the hill where I was just momentarily standing. Fudging blast! Okay, right. So there's a few little things that I'm finding a bit tedious in this. Could just be me, because I'm a little bit tedious. It could be a mixture of the two. Let me know in the comments. If you've done this, did you find this a little bit janky at the start? Did it take you a little bit of getting used to? Will I get used to it? And do you love this game now? You know what? I'm liking this. Liking, not loving. I'm liking it quite a lot. I'd like it a lot more if you could actually create your own character. All this swapping characters on the fly stuff I could do without, to be honest. I'm not really a massive fan. I like RPGs where you set your own path, your own story, and create your own character. I don't really like playing games where you've got pre-designed and predetermined characters' fates and character cards. You know, when you're playing one of these dice rolling RPG games like Dungeons and Dragons, it's always better to make your own backstory, make your own character. It just feels like you're playing a new sort of thing, where this feels like you're playing out a story of somebody else, which is fine. I mean, you know, you've got the God of War games, you've got the Horizon Zero Dawn games, but that's why I don't really play those sort of games, because I like to create my own character and carve my own way through the world. even if you are playing a set story path, at least you've created your own character and you put your own stamp on it and it's your own story. So yeah, I don't find these as sort of immersive as the games that I'm talking about. It's like Dragon's Dogma that I've just been playing. You get to make your own character, but you still follow the same set story of an arisen. But it's kind of nicer because you've created your own character, you put your own stamp on it, where all of these are predetermined. It's like I probably wouldn't have a giant frickin' ponytail, for example. I'd probably give myself a Wolverine beard and make myself look a little bit more adult than playing as a kid. But there you go. It's just those sort of things, you know. Yes, I like to play games where you get that extra sense of immersion. These dialogues that are happening between the characters right now, some of it has been fairly chuckle-inducing. Yes, a little bit of a smile or a smirk on my face. And, you know, I kind of like them. The characters are quite nicely designed. It's very Studio Ghibli in style. It's like I like even her cloak. It's actually got a moving map on it, and it comes up with star charts coming off of it every now and again. So she's like some sort of, I don't know, fairy goddess. She hasn't really been explained. I mean, you do get asked what the fudge is she, and you know, you turn around and say she's emergency food. That made me chuckle. I thought that was pretty hilarious. But there we go. It is what it is. It's got moments. It's had moments so far that have gone, yeah, I like it. And then it's got other moments I'm like, not keen on that. So it's one of those. I'm sort of, if I had to give this a rating just on first impressions, would I continue playing it? We're going to give it a go on the Monday. We're going to give it a go on the Monday with Scottish Rod. We're going to try the multiplayer. We'll see how it is in multiplayer before I give you my actual verdict. But because this game is free to download and play and try, I would say grab it. If you're an anime fan and a fan of sort of RPGs in general, if you like sort of Monster Quest or Dragon Quest or whatever it's called, I've forgotten the freaking name of the one now, but this has those sort of vibes for it for me. And I like it. It's not bad. I don't quite get everything that I'm doing. It's like there I just gave her a feather for some unknown reason. Some sort of weird attribute or artifact. I don't know. Weirdness. But yeah, now I'm leveling her up. I would have thought you level up through, killing stuff. Which I think you do as well, but you can also do this to level up too, which I don't overly get what I'm doing. I don't know what these cards are or how I earned it, to be honest. Did I get it out of a chest? Maybe I did. I'm not too sure. Did I get it through experience points? I don't know. Are the experience points allocated per player, or is it an allocation pool that you can assign to different players and allocate your experience to players wherever you like? Or is it because I killed stuff with her that she's got more experience points? Unsure. I'm not seeing any sort of XP bar or XP measure until I go into that menu, and then there's resources. So it's a little bit, I think I've just got to get used to it. It probably will make sense as I press on and understand the game better and its mechanics, but right now it's not suspended, it's not obvious in what's going on. There's no sort of boom level up or 50 experience gained or anything like that when you kill stuff. Yeah, take that. Yes, hello there lady. Okay, well you can cook stuff. Well, it's like I don't see a sustenance bar. I don't see that I need to actually eat anything. You know, do I need to eat anything? Unsure. I've got a health bar at the bottom there, but I'd imagine that goes up when I get to a checkpoint or an inn or something. So maybe I could have ate something to get some health back. But I've got loads of stuff. I've been picking berries as I've been going along. Well, hello there, Timmy. Timmy. Awesome. And, yeah, I've scared away your pigeony friends. Oh, they left just like your dad did, they? Well, that's probably because you're annoying. Yes. Yeah, that's probably what's going on there. I'm just going to say goodbye. You're going to go team up. That's why your dad left. Right, mate? Right, let's go in to the castle. I don't know why his dad left. Yeah, we can tell him it's his own fault. Yeah, that would disturb him for life. Awesome. Well, let's head on in. And we'll just follow this little waypoint marker. We're in Mondstadt. Yes, we are. What a lovely little town. It looks quite beautiful. And I would say the actual world itself has felt quite beautiful this whole time. It's like when you're walking around, there's little lizards that run across the floor. I did kill a squirrel earlier, and a big lump of meat fell out of it. Raw meat. Lovely jubbly. Ate a squirrel. Yeah, so there's that sort of stuff you can do. And the size of this town in scale is pretty darn immense, to be fair. I could, again, explore all of this. However, because I'm just trying to get through the prelog and the tutorial, so I can play this game on Monday with friends in a social capacity, I'm just going to hammer through all of this story dialogue and move on in. Anyway, I'd imagine there's going to be a fair bit of story dialogue once we get to the actual centre of this city. So yeah, let's just get through this bit, and I guess hopefully we get to walk through the actual city. As long as Jean's with us. Who the fudge is Jean? Good question, Paimon. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Acting Grandmaster of the Knights of Favius. For Favius? Hold on, we're in Mondstadt. What's for Fabius? Okay, alright, there's a few things that have gone completely over my head. Okay, the Favanius headquarters. We're going to head there, are you? What's for Fabius, the whole land that we're in? Unsure. I guess it makes sense to the people in the verse or whatever. Okay, brilliant. What's she gonna give? What are you gonna give her? You're giving her a sticky honey roast. That sounds like something straight out of No Man's Sky that you give Kronos, doesn't it? Maybe we're gonna get some nanites. Yeah, there's all this dialogue that goes on. Oh, we've got to go to high ground. So I'd imagine I've got to go up the stairs and keep going up the hill. And I imagine it's somewhere over there. So let's just press forwards then. And yeah, let's. Okay, there's a minimap. What's that then? Oh, fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna select quest. This is a bit weird. I don't know whether I've got to let go of R1 while still holding that direction, or let go of the direction. I'm not sure how to trigger the minimap. I don't know what button to press to actually trigger it. Have I triggered that? Is that triggered now? I don't know. I just triggered something else. Okay, has that done it? I can't freaking do it. Balls. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm holding down L1, selecting the thing. Yeah, so it goes yellow. And then I'm releasing R1. I'm releasing the quick menu button. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay. Maybe I was releasing something before I should have released something else, but I tried all different ways there. And triggered it in the end. Right, awesome. What, I can scale this wall, can I? Am I sticky like freaking glue? Yes, I am. Brilliant. Like Spider-Man. You can pretty much claim any surface. This is nice. I like it. I suppose it's stamina dependent though, isn't it? So you got that yellow bar to the right of him there. You see it went down by half. I didn't want to stick to that. Uh-oh, it's gone red. Right, how do I get off? Brilliant. I got off. I think I just fell off. I think I ran out of stamina. Nice little fountain. There's just so much like little mini attentions to detail. I do need to go back and actually explore all of this city at some point. But yeah, maybe I can do that in my own time. Hopefully I can get through this prelog and everything will be good. Anyhow, I'm going to be quiet for a while so you can hear the game audio. Now I'd imagine once we get into Mondstadt's capital and the Favourable Knights or whatever they're called, you're probably going to get a load of dialogue. I'll be back after that, so enjoy.
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Wow, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Well, it would appear that there is no cutscene. We didn't meet the Favourable Knights. Instead, I've been given a friggin' wind glider. It's not a wind glider, I've grown frickin' angel wings. What the... Okay, if you're gonna monkey about with my frickin' DNA, don't call it a blinking glider. They're frickin' wings, made of feathers. Okay, so you've obviously angelized me or something. How's that equipment? I don't think that's equipment. If it is, it's magical frickin' equipment, and I love it. Thank you very much. Another little cutscene. What's going on here? All the clouds have disappeared. This feels ominous. What the fuck?
The sky.
Yeah, the sky is a little bit... Oh my days! There's that big butterfly dragon with 6 wings. Right, okay. Awesome. Do I get to battle it now? Can I battle this dragon? Come on. That'd be pretty freaking epic. But I still have only got like a few little abilities. And this thing's bloody massive. Alright, it's on. I think it's on. I think we're going to be taking on this dragon, aren't we? Okay, cool. Awesome. Or is it just going to obliterate the city? I knew I should have blinked and explored. Alright, this is not looking good. He's obliterating the city. I don't think we're going to get combat. It just seems to be some sort of giant cutscene. Great. I'm going to end up at the opposite side of the map, aren't I, or something? Nope, I'm just up in the sky. Pretty nice. I love all the little cartoon animals. Very Studio Ghibli. I think I mentioned that. It does feel like Ghibli. Righto. And what's going on now, then? I'm going to do a Kid Icarus, like, air battle, am I, or something weird? Alright, fine. Fair enough. It's like Panzer Dragoon. And, okay, how do I get on him? Do I ride him? Do I become his friend? This is like when you get the Flammy Dragon in freaking Secret of Mana. It does look like the Flammy Dragon, actually, little. Okay, well, no, I'm just going to shoot it with these sort of like little blue darts of freaking magic, which I have no idea how I got them. and why I couldn't use them beforehand, or why I can't use them when I'm gliding normally. So what's this all the fudge about? Okay, fine. Well, just like a little side mini game, which is a bit weird. Don't like this. Okay, fine. Anyhow, I'm just going to carry on with it. Take that, you frickin' scutter. Take that, dragon of evil. He doesn't look like an evil dragon. I'm fairly sure we're going to pet this thing, and rather than teleport around fast travel wise, you can fly or something. That'd be cool. Fingers crossed. It looks like he's got a saddle on the back of his neck. That's why I think that. But we'll see. We'll see if that becomes a thing in future. Hopefully it will, because that would be quite nice. Alright, awesome. Well, it looks like that bit's over. So that was kind of a cutscene, and maybe now we might go meet the faithful knights. Anyway, I'll shut up again, and yeah, let you guys listen to dialogues, I guess.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself! Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Kaya, our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
From afar? Is that all we know of them?
Long story short...
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
Right, so it's the Favonius Knights. Now I noticed he's the cavalry captain, so maybe the Favonius is actually a breed of horse, or some sort of other rideable creature. Hopefully dragons are very nice. Favonius dragons, it's got a nice ring to it. Probably not, we'll probably find out. Like the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Okay, the acting Grand Master, so who is the Grand Master? You're the captain. We're getting all these names thrown at us, and we're hearing a lot about this Favonius type stuff. I have no idea what's really going on. Everything's sort of going over my head at this point in time. Righto, we've got to go into more menus. I'm not keen on these menus, it has to be said. To actually trigger it, you can see how much fun I'm having. So that's like the third try now? And what the fudge is he doing there? That wasn't what he was supposed to do. He's like an emote or something. Yeah. Trigger that one just fine, can't I? But the other one, the one that I was supposed to trigger, no, not so much. Okay, am I supposed to go into here, into outfits? I'm not really liking the actual quest markers and what you're supposed to do. And maybe that is gear, actually. It's like a capey type thing, isn't it? Alright, fine. Let's go into profile. I'm just trying to get rid of all these sort of like red exclamation marks at the moment, but I can't see any when I'm going into these menus. Bit tricky, bit fiddly. Well, anyway, we had a load of cutscenes. We met the librarian and a few other characters, which is pretty nice. We met Jane. And now we're heading over to a temple. So this is where we meet our first dungeon, and hopefully, let's hope this dungeon has got a boss. That'll be pretty darn sweet, wouldn't it? So we've met Ember. Hello there, Ember. Temples of the Four Winds. You know what? I might just speed this footage up. Because, to be fair, there's not that much when it comes to puzzles in this first dungeon. There's a few bramble bushes that you've got to set on fire using your fire bow. And I tend to swap to the main guy to actually do the combat-y pieces. So there's a bit of to and fro from the characters, but not overly. It's not overly puzzly, to be fair, this little dungeon. So I'll let you watch that in sped up mode. So now the outside world, outside of the dungeon, has been very impressive. Love the water effects, I love the world effects, but inside of this dungeon it's so freaking bland and terrible. And some of the actual, it's like the animations of that burning, it just doesn't feel that great. It feels fairly rushed inside of this dungeon area. Hopefully we're not going to have to go into too many dungeons, because this feels really shite and enclosed, to be honest. And not, well, it's a dungeon, so it's not going to be as open-worldy, but look at the vast reams of empty space. There's no real sense of cover, and every room seems to have the same sort of feel to it, that it's just a big square room with everything around the edges and nothing in the middle. yeah, not overly impressed with the dungeons, not overly impressed with the combat, not overly impressed with the puzzles, but this is the first dungeon I've come across, so maybe they might get more in-depth, more complex, and a bit more beautiful than this. Hopefully it's not going to be this stale every time you come to a dungeon. Righto, but I did get some loot and I do manage to upgrade a few things. There is also camera mode in this, however the photo that I took seems to stay in-game rather than go to my actual library on my PlayStation, which is a bit weird. So there we go, my first impression is that it's good, but it hasn't quite gripped me enough to be itching to play it again. Goodbye! Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.